gently. Just sit comfortably on your mat and just have to grab a tissue. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Feel the breath move from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. With each exhalation, allow the breath to leave from the crown of the head to the base of the spine. On your next exhalation, lower your chin to your chest. Keep your chin tucked in and roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Reach the right arm away. And then bring the chin to your chest and gently roll the right ear to the right shoulder, reach the left arm away. And then bring the chin back to your chest and bring it parallel to the floor. And then turn your head to the left. Back to the middle and turn your head right. Come back to the middle and pause for a moment. Bring your index finger and middle fingers to the bridge of your nose. Bring your ring finger and pinky finger to your right nostril. And then inhale through the left nostril. Block both sides of your nose. And exhale through the right nostril. Inhale, right. Block and hold. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Block and hold. Exhale, right. Take a couple more rounds of alternate nostril breathing. And when you finished your last complete round, bring your hands to your knees. Round your back. Lift your chest. Round your back. And lift your chest. Round your back. And lift your chest. And then slide forward, bring your hands to the floor. Press your palms down, lift up your chest. And walk yourself back up to upright. Take your arms out in front of you, spread and close your fingers. And then open and close your hands. And then tuck your thumbs underneath your fingers. Make a loose fist to make circles with your wrists. And then pause, go the other way. Flip your palms up to the ceiling, point them down, and just wave the hands up and down. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, and turn the palms away. Bring your hands to your chest, reach your arms up. Bring your hands to your chest and press the palms away. Reach the arms up and exhale to the left. Inhale up and exhale right. Inhale up, exhale left. And up and exhale right. And up, release your arms, roll your shoulders. And reverse. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a hop. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Reach up with your left arm and walk out to the right. And then come back up. Turn your upper arm in towards your ear, bend your elbow, and then walk your hands up, stretch the triceps. And then lower the arm and draw the arm across your chest, open the back of your shoulder. And then release. Reach up with your right arm and walk out to the left. And come back up to the middle, turn the upper arm in towards your ear, bend your elbow, and then stretch the triceps. Lower your arm, draw it across. And then come back to the middle. And take your, let's just do one more time. Let's just do some round the back. Lift your chest and round. And lift and round. And lift. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee and your right hand behind you. Press your left hand against the right side. Soften your lower back. And twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. And then come back to the middle. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand behind. Soften the lower back. Twist ribs, chest, and shoulders. Come back to the middle. Slide forward. And then press the palms down into the floor to lift up your chest. Walk yourself back up. Take your legs out in front of you. Scrunch and spread your toes. Point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. And then go the other way. Bring your big toes together and then windshield wipe the legs. Slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then just bring your hands forward. Let your hands rest on your shins. Keep the head, neck, and spine all in the same plane. And then maybe just walk your hands an inch forward. Press down into your shins, lift up your chest. And then come back up, hold on behind your knees, and draw the knees in about a distance apart, maybe a little wider. Bring your arms through the knees, press your fingertips down and round your back. And then extend your legs and hinge forward. Bend your knees, reach the arms through, round your back. Extend your legs and hinge forward. Bend your knees, reach the arms through, round your back. And then extend the legs, slide your heels. And then hold on behind your knees and take the legs wide. Roll the thigh flesh down towards the floor to set the sit bones. And then walk your hands forward. Walk over to your right leg, stretch through the left arm. And then come back through the middle and walk over to the left leg, stretch through your right arm. Come back to the middle, walk yourself up. Bring your left hand to your left hip, reach up with the right arm, and exhale towards the right toes. And then come back up, take the right hand to the right hip, reach up with your left arm, and exhale to the right. And come back up. Take your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Take the left arm up and reach to the right. It's a little bit different stretch. And then come back. Take the left arm to the outside of the right leg. Reach up with your right arm and exhale lift. And come back to the middle. Hold on behind your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands behind you and let your knees drop towards the floor. Extend the left leg. Leave your right foot at your thigh or at your knee, wherever it's comfortable for you. And then walk yourself forward. Hold on to the left ankle with your left hand and inhale, reach up and lower. Inhale, reach up and exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up and exhale, lower. Roll yourself back up, bring the soles of the feet together. Take them a little further away from the center of your body. Interlace your fingers and bring them right around the big toe, the baby toe mound. And you can gently draw the toes up towards the ceiling. Extend both legs and slide your heels. And then hold on behind your left knee and bring the left foot into the right thigh. Slide forward. Hold on to your right ankle. Reach up with the left arm. Exhale and lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold forward. Walk yourself up. Bring the soles of the feet together again. And this time, bring those feet in close to the body. And bring your hands again towards the outside of your pinky toes. Let your elbows rest on the inner thighs and just hinge forward a little bit. Come back to the middle. Kick the legs out in front of you. Windshield wipe your legs. And then come up onto, slide your heels first, and then come up to hands and knees. With your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, round your back. Inhale and lift your chest. Round your back. Inhale, lift, and round your back. Inhale and lift your chest. Come back to a neutral spine. Take your right leg up behind you and rock your toes. Press your heel back to the wall behind you. And then lift your right leg up, cross it over the left. Press all 5 toes down into the floor. Lift your thigh, and then turn your shoulders to the left. Come back to the center, take your left toes up behind you, rock your toes. Press your heel away. And then lift your left leg up, cross it over the right, plant the toes on the floor, lift your thigh, and then turn your shoulders to the right. Come back to the middle, round your back. Lift your chest. Bring the big toes together, separate your knees, and press your hips back to extended child's pose. Walk over to your left thigh and stretch through the right arm. And then back, walk through and over to the right thigh, stretch through your left arm. Come back to the middle, come up to table, and then take your blocks and make your way up to standing. And take the blocks underneath your shoulders, your hips over your knees, so bring the weight of the body onto the balls of your feet. And you can certainly keep a little bend in your knees if you need to. Bend and straighten the legs. And then release the blocks, hold on to opposite elbows. And then gently sway from side to side. Come back to the middle, a slight bend in your knees, and then slowly roll yourself up. Take the folded arms up overhead. Exhale your arm. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Keep the hips facing the front wall of your room, and then turn your body to the right. Come back through the middle and turn the body left. And come back to the middle, release your arms, bend your knees and roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a hop. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. And then let's get ready for our little bit of cardio. Okay. Good. Music going. I've misplaced my little speaker, so I don't know where it is, but. We'll just have to use the phone. So come to the middle of your mat. March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take it wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and jab. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and march. And pause, bring your hands to your knees, round your back. Lift your chest, round, and lift, and round, and lift. And then step back with your left foot, bring your hands to your left thigh, and let's tap for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Roll it up, step forward, take the right leg back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And roll it up. And then take a weight. And let's start with the weight in the left hand. Take your feet about a hip distance apart. You're going to go side to side. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then switch the weight to the other hand. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Take the weight to the center of the body. Again, you can leave it at the center of your waist or take the arms up With the elbows out, we'll twist for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Set the weight down, grab a drink. So step the feet wide. Just going to do some body weight squats. So have your feet parallel to the edges of the mat. We're going to squat and lift the arms up. 1, 2, keep your chest lifted, send the hips to the wall behind you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then keep the legs wide. We're just going to bend and squat with a lunge. 1. We're going to go the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then the heel toe, your feet together. And let's just do a couple of body weight curtsy squats. So we'll step behind with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So grab a drink, make sure there's nothing on the floor that can cause you to trip. Now we'll start on the left corner of the mat. Take mark time. So let's march it up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 2, 3, 4. Back. 2, 3, 4. Left. 2, 3, 4. March it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. 2, 3, 4. Back. Left. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, 1, 2, 3, 4, march it over to the other side. And mark time, 1, 2, 3, 4, march it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, and back. 3, 4, right. March it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, 3, 4, and back. And right. Diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, 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 much to the middle. 1. Let's do them in reverse one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and come back to the middle. March. We're going to D-step. We'll start on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 10, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. And there we go. We can just step together, grab a drink. And step together. Eight. 10. 13, 14, 15. Step together, step touch. Step together, step touch. So, this. 9, 10, 11. Grapevine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hamstrings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. March. A few more hamstrings. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Get together. So let's just do some kiss. Now take a knee this time. So now go to the knee. Now let's step together, step. Take it wide. Jazz hands. All right. Grab some weights. So let's start with one weight in the left hand. Take the legs wide. Okay. Here we go. We're going to lunge to the right, lower the left hand down towards the floor, and then come back up and pull. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And let's switch to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Hold the weight by the end. And we're going to do some curtsies and some squats, plie squats. So take your toes out to the corners of your mat. And here we go. 1, keep your chest lifted. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, and 12. And then just heel toe, so step your feet together. Grab a weight in each hand. You're going to start with the left foot forward. And you pinch forward. Now you can leave your right foot on the floor if you like, or lift the right leg, and we're going to row. 1, 2, 3. Keep your eyes focused on one spot. 4. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, and 12. And then change legs, right leg forward. Again, the left leg can stay on the floor or lifted, hinge forward. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Take your weights, turn the palms forward, keep your elbows tucked in. Let's do some bicep curls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we just started 10, 9, and 10. Take one weight up, so left weight, take it to your shoulder height, keep the other weight down at your side. And let's just lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. And then let's take the right side up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whoops, and 10. 10, that's it, it's all we need, it's 10. Take your weights to the center of your thighs, bend your knees, hinge forward your hips. We're just gonna raise out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can set your weights down, come on down onto your mat. So as you're resting on your back, bring your feet to the floor. Slide the buttock flesh down towards your feet or towards your heels. Walk your hands down towards your feet. Press your feet, press the lower back into the mat. And release. Press your feet, press the lower back into the mat. And release. Press your feet, press your back into the lower mat, into the mat. And release. And draw your knees into your chest. Rock them in analogy. Hug your knees into your chest. Take them as wide as your shoulders. Rock from side to side. And then bring the knees into the chest again. Let the knees fall away, hold on to the tops, cross your left ankle over the right. Separate your knees, make circles around the low back and sacrum. And then bring your knees in towards your chest, rock them in and out. Let the knees fall away. Recross your ankles, make circles in the other direction. Bring your knees in towards your chest, rock them in and out. Uncross your ankles. And extend your legs up high. Hold on behind the knees. Point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. Go the other way. Bend and straighten your legs. Press the legs up. Take them wide. And then bring them in. Take the legs wide. Bring them in. And take your legs wide. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hold on to your ankles. And just pause for a moment. And then take the feet up a little higher. Hold on to the outside edges of your feet or your ankles, wherever you can reach. Draw your thighs in towards your ribs. Rock from side to side. Bring your feet to the floor and extend your legs and extend your arms, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then exhale, bring your left thigh in close to your chest and rock it in and out. And keep your knee in close to your ribs and then draw the left knee over towards your right shoulder. And then bring the left knee over to your left shoulder. Let the knee fall away and make some circles with your left hip. And pause, go the other way. Draw your thigh in towards your ribs. And then reach the leg up, hold on behind the thigh. Bend and straighten your leg. And then rock your thigh in and out. Keep your thigh at your ribs and a bend in your knee, and then reach your hands up towards your shin or your ankle. And then straighten the back of your leg. Bring the arch of your left foot to the right knee. Try and keep the toes pointed to your foot, to your right foot. Take your left hand out to a T, and then take the knee over to the right. Flex your right foot. Come back up to the middle. Extend your legs, extend your arms, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your right thigh in and rock the right thigh in and out. And then keep your thigh hugged in. Take your hold of your right knee and draw it over to the left shoulder. Come back to the middle. Draw the right knee over to the right shoulder. Come back to the middle. Let the knee fall away. Make circles with your right hip. And then pause and go the other way. Bring your thigh in towards your ribs. And then reach your leg up. Bend and straighten the leg. And then keep a bend in your knee and rock your thigh in and out. Keep your thigh at your ribs, walk your hands up, straighten the back of your leg. And then bring the arch of your right foot to your left knee. Try to keep the toes pointed down towards your left foot. And then bring your knee over to the left. Come back up to the middle, bring both feet to the floor. Arms by your sides, press your feet, press the lower back into the mat. And release, press your feet, press your back into the mat. And release, press your feet, press your back into the mat. And release, gently sway your knees from side to side. Take the feet as wide as your mat and sway the knees from side to side. Take them all the way over to the right. Bring them back up to the center and take them all the way over to the left. Bring them back up to the middle. Bring your knees into your chest. Gently rock them in and out. Let the knees fall away, make circles. And pause, and then circle in the other direction. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Bring your feet to the floor and extend the legs. Reach and stretch with your arms, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides, and you can prepare for final relaxation. As you bring yourself down onto your mat, allow the breath to settle by taking a few deep breaths in and out. If you're in traditional Shavasana position, being flat on your back with your arms to the sides and your feet splayed to the corners of the mat, begin to notice the parts of the body that touch the mat. If you have your legs up, you can think about the upper body touching the mat. Relax your legs. Relax your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Let the skin on your face and your scalp be soft. With each exhalation, release the muscles in your face. Feel a sense of relaxation throughout the entire body. Slowly and mindfully begin to bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then slowly roll onto your right side. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, complete breath out. And gently press yourself up to come and sit comfortably or in Sukhasana. And bring your hands to the center of your chest, lower your head, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.